Hey everyone, it's Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, we're gonna talk about Canva's tips and tricks. So in this video, I'm gonna go into Canva. I'll show you the basics of t-shirt design, some things that you may or may not know about t-shirt design in Canva. And I'm gonna show you some new apps that they came up with. It's been a while since I did a Canva video, so there's gonna be a lot of new stuff in this one. As well as one thing that I wanted to show you that can help you with your Instagram account or create a better post for Instagram so that you can get more views on those things as well. So lots to see in this video. If you ever wanted to learn how to use Canva or wanted to learn some of the new things in Canva, I think this video will be great for you. So let's get into Canva right now and I'll show you all these tips and tricks. All right, so we're here on Canva, canva.com. Your space may look a little different, but this is what mine looks like. I'm already signed in, and one of the first things I wanted to show you is this right here. It says you might want to try t-shirts. Yours might be over here, so you can scroll this. If yours isn't on this right here, you may want to click this button. But I'm going to go into t-shirts and let's see what it does. So you can see by default it's 14 inches by 18 inches, but I'm going to show you how to change that as well. So I'm going to go in here, create blank. And first tip that you may not know is you can come in here and you can magic resize. So even though you clicked on there and it was 14 by 18, I can come in here and resize it to something that I already picked before. So right here it says 4500 by 5400 pixels. I can also see all of the things that I've had right here. And so it makes it really easy to just pick this right here, and I'm going to continue and I'm going to resize this design. So now it's 4500 by 5400. You can see right there. So that's a nice tip right there. The next thing is it's going to take you right away into templates. So you can come in here and use any of these templates and try it out. I wouldn't use these exactly. I would use these as a base and then change things up. So this is what I would do. So let's say I come in here and I wanted to use this one, right? It fills that whole space, and now it's giving me suggestions based off of this, things that are kind of in the same color palette style kind of thing. So you can see all of these are kind of in the same style. So this is what I would do. You'll notice that if I click a different one, it changes it totally, right? So it totally replaces it. But if you want to use some elements in some of these, this is what I would do. I would create an ad page. And let's say I just wanted to use maybe this element right here, retro. I'm going to click on this and I can copy this right here, Command C, and paste it instead of Bigfoot. Maybe it's saying something else. I'm going to come in here and Command V. Now I have it right here. Instead of replacing the whole thing, I have this one down here and I can use this same one up here. So I didn't replace it. I'm going to use the second page to replace things that I want. So now that I don't need that, I took that. Maybe I can use this right here and use this part of it up here on this one. So I'm going to copy and paste and put it up like that. So, this isn't what I would name it. I don't want Enjoy Your Summer Retro, but I can use this now as a base for changing the text in here. So I already have this curved text. I have this nice font right here, and now I can start creating something that's different than what this is right here. So I'm using different elements from different t-shirts and kind of putting it together. So I think that's really cool. Another thing that you may not know is that you can come in here and try different styles. So if I came in here and I went to styles and I wanted to try different fonts, I could do that. See that? It changed it. I can also do Command Z and make it go back. So if I didn't like that and I didn't want to lose this, I can go back. Or I could duplicate this right here. You can see now we have two of them, and I can save that one if I like that one, but try different styles on this second one. So let's see, I'll try it with this one. I don't like that style, maybe this color. You can see it's changing the colors and fonts. I can change this font here and try all kinds of different styles. Now this one's just making it too small, so I can come in here and size it later. Let's say like that, and so on. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did that. Oh, there we go. So I could do that. And I can try other things too with the colors. You'll notice these colors aren't changing because this right here isn't one of those things that can change color. So if I went back to the templates and I wanted to pick something that actually does change color, like this, I'm going to add this. I'm going to replace the page just so you can see. On these, no, that doesn't change color, but this does. Yeah, so this, see the font, we can see that it changes color here. So when I pick the style again, you can see that's changing. Oh, it's adding the font because this isn't a font. I'm gonna pick one that's not a font. So these combinations have fonts in them. I just want color. So I'm gonna pick color palette and change it. Oh, that's a cool one. And what I would do is when you find another one, find one that's really good. So let's see, I like that one. I'm gonna duplicate that page, save that one, and then try out different colors for this one so that I don't lose it. That's because you can keep clicking on the same one and it will give you variations of the same colors. See that? It's kind of just changing some different colors there. So that's another tip right there, changing the color palettes. Another thing that I like to do, and I know I'm going pretty fast, so I'm gonna do another one here. I'm gonna get rid of this one and use this. So let's get rid of this. So another thing that I like to do for t-shirt designs is go to design, or elements, I'm sorry, and scroll all the way down, and you may have not noticed all these collections here. So these change every month or so, probably every week, I don't know, but I know they change, and you can see the Chinese New Year ones are popular right now. So you got these nice Chinese New Year's ones because those are coming up. I saw one earlier. This one's really cool. You got the dragons and everything. So I'm gonna just put the dragon in here. And I can come back in here and go to design and go to templates and do search the t-shirt templates and just do Chinese New Year. And so here are all the Chinese New Year ones. And because I have this graphic, this new graphic, I can add to it, right? So I'm gonna go add page here, and I'm gonna go look for one here like this, Year of the Dragon, click on it, right? And I can copy this and go back up here and paste Command V. Now maybe instead of that, I wanna do 2024, that'd be great. Move this in the front, you can see position, that, isn't that cool? Maybe I want it bigger. I can size it up. Don't forget my 2024 over there. And then let's say I want maybe this part of it. Copy this. Go back over here. And now I have a totally new design with the Year of the Dragon, with the dragon that I found on the design in the elements here, right? And I got a new one right here. And I can also do the same thing here. So I'm gonna duplicate this and see what this would look like when I pick the different styles. So I'm come back here to the styles, not Chinese New Year, gonna have to take that off. And then just do the colors. Let's see what it would look like with all the colors. Look at that, isn't that cool? Wow. And now it's changing this because this has colors in it, right? So it's changing the color of the dragon too, which is really cool. So there you go. Lots of different tips on how to do t-shirt designs really quick. You can see I did that one and that one really quick, and just have to type this one. And so it's a real easy way to use templates with graphics so that you don't have to think about designing from scratch. You can start from somewhere and then build on top of it. Okay, so we're back on Canva here. I wanted to show you a few new apps that they've added. So the way to check for apps on Canva is to go right here, apps. And you can see one of the first ones right here is this one, Hello Sunshine, or not Hello Sunshine, Type Gradient using Hello Sunshine. We'll use Hello Sunshine as well. So let's do create gradient text, and you can see use in new. I'm going to show you what it says. Use in existing design or use in new design. We're going to do it in a new design. So I'll click that right there. and custom size, right? 4,500. Let's see recent. Ah, there, recent, boom. Good, good. Okay, so 4,500 by 5,400. You can type anything here. By default, it says what will you design next, but like the thing said, you can do hello sunshine, right? And then you can use any font that's in this list here. So you can see a lot of cool fonts right here. So I'm gonna change it just so you can see you can use different fonts. So let's do, that's Anton there. Oh, Art Disco sounds cool. Let's do that. And then we'll click out. And then you can see there is a preview right here. And we can center it if you want. And then you can spread it out if you want. That would be cool. And then this is your gradient here. So you can do as many colors as you want. You can click here and add, 5 colors. So let's try these different colors. So I'm gonna do, start here. Let's just do the rainbow. So you can see, come here, and we'll do this one, and come here and do that one, perfect. And then this one is here. This one is more here. And this one's way over here. So there you go, done. And you can make it go this way or this way. So let's go this way. Stretch it and add to the design. And you can see now I have a type, rainbow type, which is really cool. You can do both. So I can, it's not editable on here. You have to edit here. So you can change this right here. And maybe you just want one word and then you have to update the element. And now it says hello. And then I'm gonna Option Shift drag here. And then I'm gonna change this one to say world or something. Right? And update. And so now I have these and I could put the design right here. So really cool if you want to use gradient colors or multiple colors in your design on Canva. This works really well, this type gradient, and you can use, like I said, all these fonts, go through it. I only even went through A, so you can see there's tons and tons of fonts on here. Find one that matches your design that you have and have fun with this. So another app that I think can be really helpful in print on demand is this one right here. They just added it, Patterned AI. So like it says, it's gonna make patterns with AI. So let's click on here. I'm gonna use in a new one, again, custom size and recent. I'm gonna go 4,500 by 5,400. So you can try an example here. So I'm just gonna click that and you can see network of lines, and you can keep doing this. Botanical Bliss, I kind of like that one, right? So let's just try that. Number of images 2, you can increase that, but I think the lowest you can go is 2. And then I'm just gonna generate pattern. And so it's gonna take a little while, but it's gonna generate a new AI pattern. So this will be something that you have, and look at that, so cool. I'm gonna add this to the design. Now there's 2 versions, so you got that version and that version. I actually think both are really good. So, and then you can zoom in and out so you can see the detail or what it would look like as a pattern. And then I'm gonna add this to my design. Oh, maybe I want it bigger. Let's try that. See, I didn't want it that thin. Let's see, let's do this again. Oh, it's because it's 4,500 by 5,400. So let me do the max here and see what happens. Yeah. So it's just trying to compensate for how big it is. And I'm gonna just scale it up here. There you go. And this pattern can be used on different things for print on demand. So there's lots of things that you can put patterns on. Backpacks, phone cases, the list goes on Redbubble, as well as some other print on demand spots. You can also use this on Amazon or Etsy. I know on Amazon we have like the phone cases and the tote bags and the pillows. This would be really cool on that as well. So You can see Canva does it. Canva does patterns, and you can just export this and away you go. Another app that I wanted to show you is over here on mine, and it is Shade. So let's click on here. I'm going to use this in an existing one just to show you how that works. And I'm going to go to my projects, and I'll do that one that we just had, this retro one. So now we can see if I want shades of this color right here, you can see right now it's making shades of this hex color by default. But if I wanted to use this text color or any of these colors that we saved, I can go here, click on here. You can see it's remembering the colors that are inside of this one right here too. So that's really cool. Oh, let me go back to color. So I could go on here and look at those colors. So you can see there's the hex code. If I click on it, I can see F9B F00. So let's do that. F9B F00. And you can see that's the primary one that we saw, and then it makes shades of it. And so I can add this palette to my design right here. And you can't see this, but it's adding the words too on it. So if I need to use any of these colors in my design, let's say this one, it's already now in my design, all these shades. So if I go back here, you can see all these colors are added on here. So I can click any one of these to change the color to match some of these shades so that I just have it in the right thing. So this can be really helpful for color palettes. Let me come down here and add it so you can see on this one. Let's move this guy away. There you go. There's that color palette. And I can do the same with this one as well. And it works really well on new ones. So it was taking all the colors for all of these. So if I wanted to take the color palette for different things, I can have the shades of any color. So it goes I believe it goes 3 lighter and 2 darker. So the nice thing about this is that you don't have to guess on the colors that will match it, because it's matching it for you and giving you different shades of the color that you picked. So this last app that I wanted to show you in this video is called Speed Paint. And now it's not for designing t-shirts, but it's a way for you to create something really cool for Instagram posts or other posts on social media. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm gonna go on here and I'm gonna type in Speed Paint. And there it is right there. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna use this in the new one, custom size, recent, 4500 by 5400. Okay. Well, actually, we want this to be a square. So let me go back because it's Instagram. I'm gonna do social media. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do Instagram post. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And resize this design. Great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna animate one of my drawings that I did. So I'm gonna choose a file here. Here's my corgi, right? And then I'm gonna choose the smoothness. 60 frames per second I think is fine. I'm gonna make this a 20-second video. And I'm gonna do this in color, so you can see no color, which would just outline it, but you can do full color. So I'm gonna do 15 seconds color, and the background will be white, and that's fine. And then add sketching hand effect, which is really cool. You're gonna see a hand that's drawing. It's not my hand, but you know, when people see it on Instagram, I think it will be really cool. So I'm gonna animate this image, and it's gonna take a little while to do, but I'm gonna come back and show you the result. This will be really cool, and you can do this with any of your designs. You can do this with designs you make in Canva or designs you make somewhere else. Just bring it into Canva by clicking that, and then it will draw it for you. And I think this will make a really engaging post, because people will want to watch what the drawing is and figure out what you're drawing, and they'll probably watch it over and over and get some really good engagement. So I'll come back and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so we're back. I'm gonna size it to the Instagram post here, just so you can see it. And this is what it does. Oh, it's still thinking. All right, I'm gonna play it now, so you'll see what it does. It actually has a hand that's drawing it, which is really cool. This is not how I made my design, by the way, but I think it's really cool to see it come out with drawing and painting. And you can see it just does this with AI. Really cool, and colors it in to match the end result. Isn't that cool? And you can do this with any of your designs. So you can see this one was a little more complicated, but it does super complicated stuff depending on your duration. That's how long it will last to do it. So really cool. You can add the hand effect. You can add this fade out effect as well if you wanted to do that. So I'll show you what that is. But I think the hand effect is a lot better. All right, so this is the version that's the fade out effect, add fade out effect. So let's see what that looks like. So pretty similar from what it was for the other one, besides it doesn't have the hand. And yeah, so there you go. And I'm guessing it's gonna fade out after it colors it. I'm not really sure. It's all colored. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. So not that much different, besides it just doesn't have the hand drawing it. I personally like the hand because it looks like it's actually drawing in, even though it's not. I think this can be really cool, like I said, for social media, on your Instagram posts or wherever you're posting different things. Instead of just having your t-shirt on there, this is another thing that you can do. I'd also talked about before adding animation to your designs. I think that can really help, but this one I think is really neat and I think can get you a lot of engagement on social media. So there you go, lots of tips and tricks on Canva, from creating designs with templates as well as some of these apps that they came up with. I think these are really cool and they can help with print on demand with patterns as well as engagement on social media. So hopefully these are really fun. I know I went a little quick, so you can rewind it and try it out for yourselves. I believe all of these are free. Some of them you may need to sign in with your name and password, but I think they're all can be used for free Canva. Canva free, and can help you with print on demand. Now if you want to see more videos for Canva, I have this whole playlist of Canva stuff right here, so if you can go and see some of the other things that I talked about last year and years before to help you with print on demand. Thanks again for watching, and as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.